It's me, Oxide Fox, and I've done another model. What do you know? Look at that! But yeah, I know, this one's been sitting for quite a while. I showed the work in progress in a previous video, but here it is, finally done. A mid-80s or late 70s Monte Carlo on some crazy super swampers. Goddamn. But alright, so the body of this was a, I'm looking at the box over there. Wheeler Dealer, name of the, I guess the particular, I'll just show you. There it is, you can see quite an old model. But yeah, so bought this from Iceman Collections over on Instagram. He's now got an eBay shop as well, and he's got tons of like crazy cool rare models, a lot of resin bodies that he acquires. He's got a lot of friends and a lot of buddies that have huge collections, and you just find some really cool stuff on his pages. But for a while I wanted one of these late 70s Monte Carlos ever since I played the game Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, the like street racing game. My favorite car in there was the I think it was a 78 Monte Carlo, and got it on these resin super swampers. These are by BNL resins. I think he also sells on eBay, but also I think he just has his outright own website specialized in mostly off-road resin parts. And like, goddamn, as I'm looking at this thing through the camera and trying to, you know, keep it in shot, I'm realizing all the little things that I'm gonna have to talk about. But I'll just start from the front. So because I love this car, I didn't want to like chop it up too much. So the hood was pretty plain and basic, and I wanted to show off a huge crazy engine. And I think I still got a little bit of like paint work on this to do, so I guess it's not completely done. I know, shame on me. But yeah, I cut a huge hole. Wanted to show off the engine. Ended up having to cut these little notches out here, which kind of ruined the flow a bit. But I wanted to have a huge, giant, oversized radiator. And yeah, just left the nose pretty stock. Built this crazy huge bumper out of plastic styrene. You get it Amazon, lots of websites, or just a lot of hobby shops have a big, like one of them carousel things, displays. Got these Mac letters. That was from an AMT Mac truck kit. And you could put these chrome letters in the recessed or the open space in the grill. Got these crazy fender flares from the Revell Jeep kit. More of this crazy channel beam styrene. Just got one piece here and cut a bunch of these pieces at an angle. So it's a pretty easy way to get a lot of intricate detail. Simple diamond plate square there. Got these little decals of these like dragon skeletons. I thought that'd be kind of cool. However, if you turn it the right way, you can kind of see the outline of the actual decal, and I tried covering that in paint and all kinds of stuff. It I don't know, you can still see that shimmering outline of it. Yeah, I went for a crazy, angry, mean looking armor on the sides. Trying to, you know, obviously be well protected in there, but also wanted to have a slot here so you could see out and down. And I might put a mirror here. In fact, I think I was intending to and just remembered. But yeah, it'd give you clear view of that. And yeah, the crazy huge exhaust stacks straight from the Fury Road. You know, just over the top, insane. And mainly just for like looking cool, pretty much. You know how those post-apocalyptic war boys are. I got this little 500 that's actually from just a parts tree. A lot of pieces on it. I guess that was just piece number 500 because they were all numbered. And how could you not want a crazy looking 500 decal or emblem somewhere? Simple back bumper. Just enough to stop you getting from rear-ended, but if a lower car did rear-end you, they would probably be decapitated, and you'd probably be fine. But yeah, I got this big low bed in there, so you'd be able to run around in there and hold on to the sides and shoot, and you could shoot guns, fire bows, throw grenades, play chess. You could do anything in here, it'd be great. Got these functioning doors. Tried to show the handles where their constant hands opening them would keep the rust worn off. Another one on top here. Yeah, I was thinking about putting like some little decals and stickers on them, but ended up not to. Probably just being lazy. Yeah, it's like when I finish these models or they sit on my shelf for so long, that's when I start to realize all of the stuff that I want to do or should have done. Yeah, you can see the outline on the decals a lot more pronounced here. Yeah, don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Every time I'd put like a wash of paint over it, it would just rub off completely. So either I'll just have to be a lot more aggressive with it and lose a lot of the detail of the decal, or just have to be fine with it. I got these crazy roof lights, one with a bullet hole in it. These are from that, these and these exhausts are from a Italeri. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but that's that Italian model company. They do a lot of European style trucks, Australian trucks, and they got these accessory packs that have all this really crazy cool stuff. These are supposed to be side pipes, actually, for a 18-wheeler. And the chassis of this got some, wanted to actually make it look like the exhaust went from the engine to the stacks. This is just rubber vacuum line with a bit of some bendable wire ran through it to make it easier to hold the shape. Little transfer box, oversized drive shafts. Got these crazy drag racing differentials. Just trying to make it look really beefy and over the top mean. And for the weathering, it was pretty simple for the most part. But then towards the end, I decided to try a bunch of these super expensive but super cool Citadel paints. And I showed you this one in one of the other videos where it looks like mud with the grit and stays shiny. When it's dry, none of the grit actually comes off. But yeah, so I tried all of these. This was just I was just trying new things and see how I liked it and what impact it would have. So I ended up using a little bit of all of these, probably not as much of this this red rust color. Yeah, so I just dab a bit on, trying to get it into the wheels, but I didn't want to cover up the, you know, I mean, what would be the point of having these giant, awesome super swampers and then just clogging it all up with mud? Yeah, so just lots of layers of that, then some dust, bit of clear coat. Tried to make it look like the mud was you know, a little dry in some spots, probably a little wet in others, and it gave it a really cool, good look. Bit of a paintbrush bristle there, but man, can't forget the huge, oversized brake discs. Yeah, so that'll just about do it for this video. Let me know what you think of this thing. If there's anything I should do different, or if you want any, maybe if you want some links to these websites or these builders, ask me down in the comments, and I'll try to look them up for you and post them as well. But thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.